Do you like bacon or beef jerky and still want to lose weight and drop fat? Hi, I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, author of Lose Fat Forever, the Bermuda Triangle Diet, host of Live It Fit Now, and contributor for USA Today Health and Wellness. And one of the things I want to talk about today is bacon and beef jerky. Now, maybe traditionally you thought of bacon or beef jerky as a low-quality food, something that was relatively unhealthy. You might have images in your mind of something that's high in sodium, high in fat, high in cholesterol, clogs your arteries, puts a love handle around you, all of those things. And the fact of the matter is that may not be the case. It all kind of depends upon which ones you're buying. Now, that being said, I do want to talk about these products for a couple different reasons. First of all, you may love the taste of things like bacon and beef jerky, but try to stay away from them because they thought they were really unhealthy. That being said, it depends upon the kinds that you're buying. Some bacon or beef jerky can be very, very low in carbohydrates or sugar. When it's low in carbohydrates or sugar, that means it won't increase your blood sugar level, so it has a very low glycemic response. Keep in mind, if your blood sugar levels go up too much, your body has no choice but to take the sugar out of your vessel, and it will store the majority of it as body fat to prevent against your organs or your nerves taking a beating. Now, there are some beef jerkies out there that are relatively high in sugar. I'm going to show you some in a couple seconds. They're higher in carbs. They're different flavors. It's becoming a delicacy in and of themselves. Those will change your blood sugar and aren't as healthy. So I want you to think of things like bacon or beef jerky not necessarily as something that's high in fat that you should stay away from. Think of some of them as being high in sugar or carbs that you should stay away from. It's not the fat that's going to hurt you, especially if it's had in smaller quantities. Also, too, regarding fat, fat is essential and has a glycemic index of 0. Now, truly, all fats are not equal. I speak upon this for about an hour during some of my Live It Fit events, and we always want to take in good fats. I'm not saying that bacon or beef jerky are the best fats for you, but they're not that harmful for you, especially if you're not having them all the time. Now, I personally spend a lot of time traveling. I do television in other markets, and I'm constantly in my car. I stop along the way on different highways, and I pull into rest stops, truck stops, fueling stations, sporting goods stores, outdoor stores, and I pick up, and I always want to check out the beef jerky. It comes in many different kinds and varieties. Some made with bacon, some made with beef, some made with pork, some made with turkey. When you look at it, though, flip it over. Look at the back. Make sure it doesn't have high sugars. You can see here some are really low, 1 gram of sugar per serving, and some in the middle about 5 grams per serving, and some even higher, up to 8 and 9 grams of sugar per serving. Those will increase your blood sugar level, and once again, your body will have to take that out by producing more insulin, and you're going to store more fat. So for convenience, it's unbelievably good, and you should certainly have some at times for snacks in between your meals. It'll keep your metabolism going. It'll help so that you don't crash and don't crave bad things. Also, if you just like the taste of it, you can have it as well because, once again, it's relatively balanced from a glycemic point of view. Lastly, and I would be remiss if I didn't say this, it's not the highest source of protein, which are bioavailable amino acids, which is a fancy way of saying when you eat protein, how well does it get back into your body, especially your muscle? It's not the best source of protein, but it's not a terrible source of protein. It is much better than other snacks that you could have along the way. I do encourage you to include it in your diet. Lastly, when I'm working with a lot of my private clients, especially if we're getting them to go through carbohydrate or sugar withdrawal, they're trying to get rid of the plethora of carbs and sugars in their diet, things like yogurt and bread and cereal and grains and sandwiches and pizza and crackers and paninis. We have to go through carbohydrate withdrawal, oftentimes increasing their dietary fat, and having things like bacon really helps you do that. Your body won't crave as much when you're having a higher fat, and bacon seems to fit the bill quite nicely. So I'll recommend coming off sugar withdrawal, which can last from 3 to 5 days, to increase your bacon and or your beef jerky. If you want to add some other good fats to it, try increasing macadamia nut oil or olive oil, and that will do the trick as well. But you can certainly enjoy things like jerky or bacon and still drop fat and get in good shape. Now, for some of you that want to go deeper, I do want to explain something very quickly. I am super excited about this program that I recently piloted. It's called my Dr. Derek Health and Fitness Wellness Director Program, and in it, it's really, really cool. I get to work with a lot of great people that are struggling to lose weight and drop body fat, and these people all have good intentions. They've tried things in the past, and maybe you have as well. You've been on diets and counted calories and counted points. You've been active. You've followed information such as walking a little bit more during your lunch break, after dinner, buying home fitness equipment, joining health clubs, joining gymnasiums, but still frustrated and struggling to get in great shape. Does that sound familiar? If it is, I want you to click on the link below. I want to meet with you and work with you individually, really trying to figure this whole thing out. The right kind of workouts, the right kind of nutrition, the right kind of supplementation with the right results. So you may actually have goals of losing weight and dropping body fat, or you might have other goals of changing some of your blood work or your blood panels, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high blood sugar, or diabetes. You might want to eliminate or reduce medications. You might want to move better, feel better, reduce arthritis, and really increase the quality of your life. If that is you, I want to hear from you. Click on the link below. Join me. We're going to meet personally on this. I want to see exactly where we're starting from. I'm going to do a series of measurements and tests to get a good benchmark. After that, you're going to tell me exactly what you want to accomplish, and I'm going to give you a blueprint and a roadmap to get you where you want to go. This whole thing really is achievable, and it's all about clarity. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter, but having a plan and working the plan. You can tell I'm pretty excited about it because I've been loving the test pilot program that I've been doing. People have been getting in great shape, and I want to work with some more good folks as well. Click on the link below. We're going to get to work on it immediately. So hopefully today this video served you, and you understand that you actually can take in things like beef jerky and bacon and get in better shape. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.